A misty, murky start to the day for many of us and staying chilly where we keep those cloudy skies, but brightening up for some of us. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up. Good morning, Britain.
Wednesday, it falls.
About the wildfires. Now they're cancel the Oscars.
Yeah. So they've already delayed some of the premieres. They were talking about, obviously, Meghan Markle delaying her new series that she has coming out. The big thing is that they are still contained. And actually, we're continuing to yesterday, looking at the meteorological conditions that have happened. So it's been very warm, it's been very dry, it's been very windy. And if we look at the scale between it being rare or exceptionally rare, it falls in sort of the very rare category. It's pretty unusual for these conditions to happen. But is it just one of those things that will happen naturally, or is it down to climate change? And this report that came out yesterday shows that it is down to human-caused climate change that we are seeing these wildfires happening. So the next chart shows us that. So we could have it as influenced by natural variability, something that would just happen, one of those things in nature. But we now know that these are strengthened by climate change. The exceptionally high temperatures, the very dry conditions with no rain barely since May, when we should have had a lot of wet weather in the autumn time, and also these very strong winds. So yes, we know it's climate change that are causing these and making them worse. But we have some good news. Like I said, the two biggest fires haven't grown in area, and we've been looking at how much they've been contained. So the Eaton fire, still the same area as yesterday, but the containment is higher. And the Palisades fire has not grown in the last 24 hours, actually in the last 48 hours, and the containment has grown. The issue is, with stronger winds, in the next few days, we're likely to see the air assaults that have been helping to put out and alleviate those fires being postponed, and it looks like they could grow further. For us in the UK, we have relatively settled weather. High pressure sits across the UK, trying its hardest to block the approach of these weather fronts moving in from the Atlantic. The northwest likely to be wettest as we head through the end of the week and on into the weekend. The south staying largely dry. But what it means is we just chase around areas of cloud, which is a real headache. Good morning to you. The weather is fairly cloudy first thing this morning, and where we have the very cloudy skies, it is very mild. Cloud thick enough to give some outbreaks of rain and drizzle at times, but it will brighten up later on today. This is the very cloudy scene greeting us this morning. Misty and murky through central areas, visibility just a few hundred metres in places, so just... Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. It is a chilly start for some first thing this morning, particularly in the southeast, where we've had some clear spells and a bit of a damp, drizzly start. But for many of us, it is cloudy, mild and frost-free, starting at 12 degrees across the northeast of Scotland this morning. Now, as we head through the day, misty, foggy conditions through central areas with poor... Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. A pretty cloudy start for many of us first thing this morning, but the good news for many, not for all of us, it will brighten up. The cloud thick enough for many of us this morning to produce that nuisance value rain and drizzle, and it's very misty and foggy through central areas of England and Wales. That will lift as we head through the day. The southeast of England and East Anglia, where we have the greyest skies, they stay grey all day long, so staying a little bit drizzly here. But southwest England, the Midlands, Wales, Northern England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, brightening up nicely with a return of sunshine. Look at these temperatures, highs of 13 degrees.